Hola, senoritas, from Puerto Mexico. Unfortunately, I just took my last stroll on the beach. It's time to go home. I had a wonderful time. I just left the local lady. She has some things for me. I like to support the locals when I come to different countries and go on vacations. Um, Sometimes you gotta wheel and deal because they'll try to price gouge you, but I know how to bargain shop. But sometimes, you buy things that there's no discount, so you have to have the money to pay for it. But I just want to encourage anyone that likes to travel, or anyone that has a dream, or anyone that wants to, you know, go somewhere other than where you were born. It can be done. I remember 10 years ago, I said I wanted to go to Puerto Vallarta. I saw a picture. It looked beautiful. I told my husband I want to go there. That was we had probably started traveling about 15 years before that, but now I'm here. This was my first year, my first Mother's Day without my son. Lost my son in August. This makes 9 months, and I cannot believe that it has even been that long, because it still feels like just yesterday. But, he was heavy on my mind this Mother's Day, but I felt him, I heard him in my spirit say, "Happy Mother's Day, Ma." And I just laughed because my daughter had already said it, and he was always late. He was always the last one to call me. And I just said, "Thank you, son. You still was the last one." But it was great to just hear his voice in my spirit. And my daughter and I were out here on the beach. As you see, it's so beautiful at the pool. And she fell asleep, and a bird flew up and just landed right on her foot. And after he passed away, we saw a lot of birds, hummingbirds, just a lot of birds, red robins. And he just kind of sat there on her foot and looked at me and then flew away. So I just want to encourage anybody who lost a loved one, and who this Mother's Day was probably tough for you. If your mom's not here, if your child's not here, I hope you got through it. But I just want you to know that God will give you beauty for your ashes. He will give you beauty for your ashes. I look back, if I could tell my 18-year-old self, I would tell my 18-year-old self, "You're going to be okay." I was married with 2 children. By the time I graduated, I had a baby and I was pregnant. And, finances were very tough for us, and we couldn't do a lot of things. But as I look back over that now, I would tell my 18-year-old self, just be patient. God's going to make a way. Life's going to get easier. He's going to give you beauty for your ashes. I had a lot of ups and downs, steals and turnarounds. But through it all, God has been faithful to me. I've gone places. I've seen things that I never thought that I would see. I have a couple of destinations on my bucket list. Africa, motherland, I'm coming to you. Egypt, I'm coming to you. Perry, I'm coming to you. So I just want you to just be encouraged to know, if you have a dream, I don't care what it is. Like I said, it may not be to travel. It may be to start up a company. It may be to start a clothing line. But jump for the moon. If you don't get the moon, you'll catch the stars. But vision big. Dream big. When I was growing up, when I was raising my children, my sisters were going on vacations, my friends were going on vacations, and we did not have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. And I just always was like, "Dang, I'm never going to get to do those things." But I'm here today in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I'm here. I've seen so many different places. I've done so many different things. And I don't want you to think, because you might be in a situation where you might feel stuck. You might be in a situation where your finances may not be where you want them to be, but I want you to know that that's temporary. If you dream big, if you work hard, if you think big, if you see yourself doing better, God will make a way for you. He really will. He will make a way for you. So I don't want you to be discouraged. I thank the people in Mexico. Oh my gosh, a lot of people were, kind of worried when we said we were coming here. "Oh, y'all need to be careful," which I understand all of that. But these people are the most nicest servanthood. From our concierge to our pool boy to our waiters at the restaurants. They are here to serve. They do their job, and they're out here, senoritas, this heat, this sun. Oh, it ain't no joke. I woke up a couple days ago and my lips look like raisins. They were sunburned. They look like raisins. This sun ain't no joke. It's beautiful, but you got to have on your sunscreen, senorita. You got to. But they're out here and they're in the sun and they're running back and forth and, just they have been so beautiful. The hospitality has been great. Just absolutely wonderful people. I pray for blessings upon blessings over them. When you come to places like this, make sure you tip them well. We did it at the kindness of our heart, but the very next day when we came, they had books laid out on our chairs. They had books laid out. And I'm thinking that somebody was sitting there and they ran up to say, no, we have you already, senorita, beautiful senorita. Everything is ready for you. And they just served us with excellence. They really, really did, and I know that the tip helped a little bit, but that's how everybody is. They did go a little bit of extra beyond, but that's how everybody was over here. So if you ever get a chance, Grand Valas, Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, the Grand Valas Resort, the most beautiful people, the most beautiful place. Like I said, just wonderful. I wanted to just do a video. So if somebody was just like, I don't want to travel, this should make you want to travel, okay? This right here should make you want to travel, okay? So save your coins. If you got to go through a travel agency, do whatever you got to do, save your coins, because this is possible. This is possible. It really is. So I just want to encourage you today to dream big, to never give up. Don't judge your life. Don't judge your life 10, 15 years from now from the situation that you're in, because I'm telling you, it is going to turn out to be completely different from what you think. When I look back on my years 20, 25 years ago, I never would have dreamed. I've had some devastating moments, like I said, but God will show you who He is and He will be faithful. I've had some great moments. I had some losses. I've had some wins. But through it all, I cannot complain, because my good days, they certainly outweigh my bad. So I just want to give a shout out to my Father, Jesus Christ. Lord, I love you. I thank you for your blessings. I thank you for being just a marvelous daddy. I thank you for being a teacher. I thank you for just being everything that you are to me. And I thank you for your blessings. But blessings are just not traveling and things like that. I thank you for my health. I thank you for my family. I thank you for the love of my spouse and my children and my friends and my church members. It's so much more to life than this, but this makes it good. This makes it good. So, adios. I'm leaving here. I'm going to get my luggage. Back to life. Back to reality. Unfortunately. Adios. From Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.